What is up, you guys? I am here today to show you my highlighter collection. Everyone loves highlighter these days. It's like my obsession. I think it's like half the world's obsession right now, like every girl in the world. So I thought it'd be super fun to show you guys all of the highlighters I own, what I like about them, and how I use them, because I have different highlighters that I use for different reasons or different ways on my face, and I thought it'd be fun to show you what I have. And this is both drugstore highlighters and high-end highlighters, so there's something for every budget. And how I'm going to break it up is showing you first all of my liquid or cream highlighters, drugstore and high-end, and then all of my powder highlighters, drugstore and high-end. So let's get right into it. First up is the E.L.F. All Over Color Stick, and this is in Spotlight, and it's like a cream product that you kind of like do this with. And how I like to use this is to pat it on my finger and then pat it right on the high points of the cheek. This is a super affordable product. And yeah, it's super beautiful. I'll kind of swatch these and show you from afar on my hand what they look like. I'm not sure how much it's going to pick up on camera, but yeah, really beautiful product, super comfortable. You can put this over your foundation and powder, like once you've already done your whole face. It's not going to mess up your foundation, even though it is like a cream or a liquid. You don't have to put this underneath your foundation, so to speak. You can put it right on over. It also works really well to layer underneath a powder highlight. All of these liquid ones do. That's generally how I use them, is to lay them down first and then put a powder over top to really intensify it. Another product from E.L.F. is the Shimmering Facial Whip, and this is in the color Lilac Petal. So it's actually just a little squeeze bottle here, and this is a lot more liquidy. So that the first one was cream, this is definitely a liquid highlight. And you can just, I normally put a little dot on the back of my hand, tap it with my finger, and then do the same thing, kind of pat it in those areas. And I'll show you here on the back of my hand what that looks like. So there it is. It's very glossy and reflective. It's absolutely beautiful, and I think this is $1. Now moving into higher end liquid products. The first one I have here is more of the all over face highlight. I generally like to use this almost like a primer and put it all over my entire face before doing foundation. It's the Divine Goddess Luminizer from Buxom, and this is, I think, in the shade Venus is what it says on there. So again, squeeze bottle, it's very liquidy. I generally just take it in both hands, rub it all over my face, but I'll just do it on the back of my hand so I can show you guys what it looks like. And it's super beautiful bottle. I just love how that looks. So let me show you here. It's very bronzy. It's just a really nice product to spread out all over the face. It's not super reflective or glossy, but it just gives a nice luminosity. The next higher end product I have in terms of cream or liquid luminizers is this Clinique Chubby Stick, or they call it Chubby Stick, yes, Sculpting Highlight Illuminator. And this is, it just has a number here, AB4. I don't know if there are multiple colors. Oh, no, this is number 1. Hefty Highlight is what it's called. And so I do the same thing that I do with this E.L.F. one. I just normally tap a little bit on my finger and then place it on the high points. If you just go right on your face with these chubby sticks or face sticks, it can put down way too much product, and it tends to lift up some of your foundation. So you want to be really gentle when you're using these, and just again tapping here and onto the face. But I'll show you on the back of my hand what this looks like. Yeah. So really, really pretty, really kind of glossy looking, very natural. It does have a slight pink sheen to it, so if you don't like that, then this isn't for you, but I really like kind of a slight pink shimmer to my highlights. The next product I have, and the last one for liquid highlighters, is actually my favorite, and I just have it in this tiny little package that came with a whole holiday collection, and this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. This is absolutely beautiful. This small, almost like a travel size product, comes with this sort of applicator. I think the full size comes in like a squeeze bottle. I'm not sure if that's right or not. I think it might be, but this is by far my favorite of all of the cream or liquid highlighters that I just showed you. It's absolutely beautiful. This I don't even need to put powder over top of. It is very, very, very reflective. It's really not even doing it justice here on the back of my hand, but it is just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, moving into powder highlights. I'm gonna go in the same order, going from drugstore to high-end. So first for drugstore, I have an E.L.F. product here, and this is, oh shoot, it doesn't have a name, Blush Gems. And this I found out about, I think, from Kathleen Lights, and her recommendation when using this is to kind of scrape the surface to get underneath almost like a waxy overcoat that does not allow you to get in and get into the product. And that's absolutely true, because when I first got this, I didn't do what she said to do, and when she was talking about this, I kind of just took a brush to it and put it on my face, and literally nothing came off. Like, there was nothing there, and I'm like, what the heck? I finally did what she told her subscribers and viewers to do, and I just scraped the top kind of waxy layer off, got in there, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's like a rose gold shimmery highlight. So let me swatch this for you. So that, oh yeah, you can see that. It's super, super beautiful, definitely rosy. It really looks beautiful on the skin. The next product is another Kathleen Lights recommendation, and it's this Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This is another very, very affordable highlighter. This one is a lot more natural looking. So this is not for one of those days where you really want your highlight poppin'. This is for one of those days where you are maybe doing a no makeup look but want a little bit of luminosity, or you're just not a huge fan of the blinding highlight trend, but you want to do a little bit of something. This will be perfect for you. Very, very light, just adds a little bit of a glow. The next product I have, and the last powder product that is drugstore, is this Wet n Wild MEGAGLOW Illuminating Palette. This is not my favorite of all of these, but it is a really affordable product that's fun to play with. I wouldn't say it has the best lasting power. Like, it looks really beautiful once you put it on, but then I notice throughout the day, like, it's gone. Even though I use setting spray and things like that, it doesn't have as much lasting power, but it is a fun palette to play with. And the cool thing about it is you get 4 shades. There's a kind of a light white gold color, a very light pink, a darker pink, and then more of a bronzy rose gold color. So let me take all 4 of these. Here's a swatch of all 4 of those. The pink one, as you can see, is pretty intense. I really don't use that one. What I normally do is mix these two together, the light white gold color and the light pink. So let me show you what that looks like. It looks like that. There really is not a lot of color payoff, but it is a fun and affordable palette, so I wanted to include it. Okay, moving into high-end powder illuminators, highlighters. First, I have two from Becca, and these are the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed, and I have Champagne Pop right here. I'm hitting pan on it. I actually haven't used this in a while. I find that I do need to have a little bit of a tan to use this, or else it looks dark on my face. It has beautiful reflective shimmering. Oh, it is so beautiful. It's very, very reflective. It's like a beautiful gold, warm, rosy champagne color. So love that. And that was Becca's collaboration with Jaclyn Hill, as I'm sure you all are aware by now. And then the other one from Becca I have is Opal, and I have it in this tiny little travel size. This came with the Opal liquid highlight that I showed you earlier. This is almost like a bronze illuminator. Again, probably better for when you have a tan. I think on really fair skin tones it would probably be a little too dark. Next I have Laura Geller Gilded Honey. First of all, it's like swirly. So gorgeous. And this again is perfect for those of you who have a tan. Don't worry if there's any pale girls watching, I have two coming up that you're going to love. But this is just absolutely gorgeous. It has flecks of gold almost in it, but it's not like chunky glitter. But it definitely has this is just pure gold highlight. You can see that. It just is perfect for a bronzy look. I used this when I did the Demi Lovato Grammys look because she's very, very tan, and that just looked perfect for the entire makeup look that I was going for, which was very, very bronzy. Last two powder highlights that are higher end are from Lorac, and these are probably my favorite highlighters at the moment. Right now I am wearing this one, which is Moonlight, and it is a kind of pinky gold highlight, almost like a pink rosé or champagne. So that is that, and again I'm wearing that on my cheekbones today. That will be good for fair skin tones because it is not too dark at all. This one here will be perfect for really fair skin tones. This is in Starlight, and it is very light, kind of like a pale yellow gold. See that? It's very glossy. There are no flecks of product. This is more of an overall sheen of illumination, which is why it's my favorite. For days where I just want that sheen, this is perfect. And again, this is Starlight. Okay, you guys, so that wraps up my highlighter collection. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope that you found some products here that you'd like and want to check out. Maybe go to Sephora, Ulta, swatch some of these for yourself and see if you might like them. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
And kind of point you in some different... Why are intros so hard?